Jon Burr, when you were a kid coming up, what was your first Horace Silver record that you really latched onto?
Well, I used to listen to WLIB radio when I was coming up, and they would play Horace a lot, and you know that that sound, was uh, influential, for me. I mean, I was a fan, before I got a chance to meet him, and it was a really powerful growth experience for me. I was, really green and a real youngster, and I had come through like public school and university jazz education, and I thought I knew something, but it turns out that there was so much to learn. I was really enjoying what Alvin had to say about what he learned on the band. I had kind of a similar experience about 3 weeks into the gig, and it was actually the drummer on the band who took me under his wing, a drummer named Harold White. And I learned things from the oral tradition of rhythm that you just don't get in school. I found out about things like like how to phrase on the bass, using phrases. Harold told me about stuff like shaving a haircut and shortening bread that I never, I don't know how common that is to other people's experience, but I found myself, thinking about these phrases as I'm playing the lines. Oh, he says accents. Alvin was talking about dynamics. Yeah. And, Alvin talked about, providing what others need. I heard for the first time that the bass is like the mother in a family or the catcher on a baseball team. That John McNeil, the trumpet player who was on the band when I was there, told me, you got to play as if you're the only guy playing on the bandstand. Horace told me, you got to dig in. He says it's like kneading bread. And in the past I'd had other people tell me that I had to dig in, and I thought they were talking I had just to play harder, and I'd be hurting myself, and but Horace, told me about like the feeling that you're looking for, the feedback you get from the instrument when it's really happening, and so there was so much to learn, and I did learn so much. I mean, it was a really formative experience for me, and I was able to, I was kind of upset that the stuff that I learned was, it really came from another culture than the one that I had been exposed to, and I was offended at the division that caused that, result, and I resolved to, at least in my own teaching, to try and rectify it and try and share some of what I had learned.